Hey there, wrestling fanatics! It's your host here, TeamRyRy, and we are back to do another wrestling podcast. And this wrestling podcast is TeamRyRy's Wrestling Podcast, episode number 8. And we have a lot of things to discuss from last night's Raw. Holy shit, great Raw! Now, the first thing we want to discuss is about that Brock Lesnar was not too happy what happened this past Sunday at SummerSlam. A lot of people thought that Taker tapped out. Other people thought Lesnar won. And in my eyes, Taker tapped out. So Bo Dallas came out like the bitch he is. That was just a waste of airtime. Suplex City. I love that part, but rest in peace, Bo Dallas. I mean, he's not really dead, but um, that storyline was dead. Tony, what's your thoughts?
Well, Bo Dallas, he did look like he was dead. Like, it did look like he was dead. He was barely moving. He probably had to get help to the back. He got fucking suplexed like 5 times, and then he got an F5. Um, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. I read rumors and stuff, and I'm done reading rumors or whatever. I'm gonna do what Lucas is doing. I'm gonna try to avoid spoilers and rumors for a while now, just because I want to be surprised with things like with the Dudleys. Nothing. I didn't see anything on the Dudleys, so they must have like, oh well, I guess we're already on that. But I'm trying to get to a point like the Dudleys was like a that was nobody knew anything about it. It was like a last minute, like I guess they got like it was like the only people that probably knew about it was the people backstage, like Triple H and Vince and all that. But like my point is I'm just gonna try and keep away from rumors and all that crap. But rumor was that Taker was originally gonna be at Raw, and then apparently they said he flew back to Texas or whatever, his hometown. And so I figured I thought in my mind maybe they were trying to swerve us and Taker was actually going to be there. So I thought maybe Taker would come out, and I thought maybe they would do this. I may sound crazy saying this, but I thought maybe Paul Heyman was trying to he's like, how he was saying, we want a rematch. It can be next year's WrestleMania, next year's SummerSlam, Night of Champions, Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series, blah blah blah. Like when they were teasing, all right, they're having a third match, so that obviously means they're gonna have it, just not right now. But I thought maybe Taker would come out and they would have the match later in the night, like the main event. I know it sounds crazy, Taker and Brock working Raw, like a Raw, working Raw like wrestling, but I just thought it'd be kind of cool or whatever and boost the ratings up. But no, that didn't happen. Fucking Bo asshole Dallas came out and fucking told Brock to believe. If you believe, you would have won, and blah blah blah, and all this shit. And Brock just fucking, like I said, Brock took him out, and that was that. The rest is history. And Paul Heyman is great on the mic. Like he had the crowd going and stuff. But like I said, they teased having a rematch between Brock and Taker, which we all know most likely is going to happen. Something like probably Mania, I bet.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad how WWE booked Bo Dallas. They don't even use him properly. Um, was it last year after Mania? He got his ass kicked against Sting. What's the other time Bo Dallas got his ass kicked, Tony?
Well, I know. A couple months ago or something at a house show or something like he got rock bottom. Got a
Yeah.
rock.
So I guess in WWE's eyes, he's a freaking jobber because he's not going anywhere in the company.
He did have an undefeated streak.
Yeah, how long did that last?
I don't know, like a month or two.
Yeah, thank God that. I'm glad he was undefeated until Mania.
And he lost. He lost out of all people. He lost to R-Truth. That tells you how much of a jobber he is.
Yep. WWE don't give a damn, and he's related to Bray Wyatt and IRS family.
Yeah.
So, but whatever. What's the next thing on the agenda, Tony?
Uh, um. Well, actually, the next thing that happened was we had the New Day versus Lucha Dragons. Nobody gives a fuck, and the Primetime Players were on the commentary.
Yeah.
And New Day won, of course. I mean, why wouldn't they? They just won the belts back. And then the New Day was celebrating and shit. Xavier was what was it, a trumpet or trumpet? I don't know what it was, but I'll say, I don't like New Day, but I think they're good heels, and they're quite funny. celebrating all this shit, and then fucking pyro goes off, and then the music hits, and everyone's going nuts, and I was marking out, and out comes the Dudleys, Bubba Ray, and Devon, and fucking New Day's expressions were like priceless. They were fucking shocked. And the Dudleys come out there, they take out Xavier, they take out Biggie, and then no, they took out Xavier. Yeah, like they threw him off the apron. They took out Biggie, they took out Kofi, and then they did the old routine. They did the what's up where they let the guy's leg, and Devon jumps into it between his legs, and then they're like, Devon, get the table. It's been fucking so long since we've heard that. Well, at least in WWE. And then 10 years to be exact. And then they got the table in the ring, and then gave good old little Xavier a fucking 3D through the table, and that was the rest is history. And then they had a stare down with the primetime players. I'm glad that the Dudley's back. It looks like they're gonna be full time because I heard they signed a few years with WWE. They have some shirts on the website and shit. So I'm glad to have the Dudleys back, and they actually they worked SmackDown tonight, so the tapings or whatever, which will air on Thursday. So that's cool. And it looks like they'll be on the road here, working at live events and stuff. So I'm glad to have the Dudleys back. It'll help the tag team division, at least for now.
I agree because if you think about it, Tony, last time we saw Bubba Ray was beginning of the year, and he made a shocking appearance at the Rumble, correct?
Yes.
And then we have not seen him since. Then he decided to go back to TNA for what, a one-time deal, right?
Yeah.
He was like referee. I don't know why he did that for, but that was kind of stupid in his department.
Then he went back to TNA. After that, he went away for a while, and then he came back to TNA as like their general manager. I don't know why the fuck he does all that shit, but he came back as like the general manager or some shit. And he was only there for 2 weeks, and then it wasn't even apparently it was just they already knew, TNA knew themselves it was just like a one-time thing. He had no contract, so I was like, oh, it was like he was there for 2 times, like he was general manager for 2 weeks, and then they wrote him off by having him get attacked or something backstage, and then what was this? A couple weeks later, he returns to WWE.
Yeah, but last time was it January? He teamed with R-Truth. Was that the time?
That was in the Rumble.
Okay, well, it didn't feel right because there was no Devon. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't, but I don't know what the fuck was up with Devon. He must have still been under contract with somebody or something. But
was he part of TNA at the time?
He was not.
Okay, well, he must be part of someone because if not, he'll be with Bubba Ray like last night. And I'm very happy. And we said a few minutes ago, the tag team division really needs help because look I'm not a fan of the New Day. I cannot stand that team with a passion. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a great heel, but I think the Boys are way better. 10 times better than the New Day overall, Tony. Because
they're in great shape for their age or whatever.
Yeah, they won. Of course, if you notice that on Raw, they mentioned they won gold from ECW, WWE. They won every gold besides TNA. Of course, they don't mention because.
Well, no, wait. They mentioned each one of those titles they won.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, but I will say they are 23 time tag team champions, though. So the most titles that any tag team has ever held, and 9 times in WWE.
And I can't imagine as they split them up again because the last time they did that was a fail in WWE or WFW, whatever. It was a fail,
They split them up in TNA too, and they had a few though.
Well,
they did a feud in TNA and shit with the two like Bully at the they call it Bully in TNA. Everybody was pretty much. He turned heel on Devon. Here's how bad it was. They even brought Devon's kids into the storyline.
See, that's kind of stupid, but I think Bubba Ray, he's the main guy in TNA because he part of the what's that group called again?
Ace 8.
Yeah, Ace and Ace, but he would never be the main.
And he was world champion 2 times.
Yeah, he would never do that in WWE. Never. He was just gonna be still tag team and tag team champions. That's it.
Unless WWE gives him a single run, I doubt that.
No, that's not. I'd be shocked if that happened. But let's move on to the next news. Next thing, big thing that on Raw last night.
Okay, the next thing that comes to mind is what was it? Like Jon Stewart came out, host from SummerSlam, and he explained his actions for attacking for taking out Cena or whatever and costing the match. He said because he didn't want Cena to tie Ric Flair's record, blah blah blah. Ric Flair's old ass came out, and all this, and then Ric Flair was like, he's like, I was rooting for Cena and all this. I want him to tie my record and shit. I have respect for him. Like he's like the one guy I would want to tie my record is John Cena because I have respect for him. Blah blah blah. And then Cena's ass comes out. Cena like fucking talks a bunch of shit to Jon Stewart and all this. It eventually just leads up to him giving him a fucking AA or whatever, and then that's that. Then fucking Jon Stewart was selling that shit way too much. Like he was acting way too injured, and then the rest is history. I don't really know what to say about this. I mean, it just seems like another John Cena. I just hope this doesn't lead to a fucking match, but it leads to another John Cena having another like confrontation with a celebrity, because you remember he did it with Kevin Federline.
Yep.
It was like what, 2007.
Yep.
He's done it with I don't want to say The Rock because The Rock, but I wouldn't say The Rock. The Rock is part-time wrestler and actor, but he's done it with Kevin Federline. Who the fuck else is he? I don't know who else, but I know there's been other ones. No, I don't know, but fuck that. It was a dumb segment.
Hey Tony, what's your thoughts on I know this had nothing to do with Raw, but what's your thoughts on a screw job and a title picture between Seth Rollins and John Cena? What's your thoughts, real quick?
Well, I said it in the review.
Oh well, it's not his fault. It's the creator's fault. They screwed up, you know.
Yeah, but no host should ever get involved in like a match.
Yeah, or any big match. I agree, you know.
The host is there just to be just like the guy that runs things or whatever,
yes.
but not get interfered.
Yes, or maybe say some his points of views, but don't ever get in a title picture. I mean title match or any other matches in WWE. So I think WWE screwed up and self screwed up. Do you think that's gonna happen again? Who knows and who gives a shit, you know?
Yeah, but they'll probably induct his ass in the Hall of Fame.
Of course, because he had one great moment because he screwed Cena.
And well, he had a little beef with Rollins.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of glad on one hand that John Cena did not win this past Sunday. On Sunday, I'm not a John Cena hater. I want Seth Rollins. He's young. He's gonna be in a company longer than John Cena will. I mean, you never know, you know.
I doubt that. I just think Cena won't be there until he's dead.
That's sad.
I know this is off topic or whatever, but just coming to mind right now, seeing we're on the subject of John Cena, is I was reading online and apparently WWE was going to have Charlotte beat Nikki for the belt or something like that. And apparently John Cena, he didn't like that idea and he talked him out of it or something, like because he doesn't want Nikki's reign to end.
Oh God.
So.
I mean that makes no sense. I think Nikki should make her own damn decisions. Why John Cena's gotta stick his nose? I know they're boyfriend girlfriend, but still, come on.
I don't like that. It just aggravates me. I wish they would have Nikki say something else because Nikki always they bragged on about, oh, well, it doesn't matter who got the win or who didn't. As long as I'm still champion, that's all that matters or whatever. Like, you haven't barely defended it, though. I mean, I just hate how they have her say that. Like, she says all that, like, how she's champion and stuff, and nobody, you know.
Yeah, and then
it's sad that they're gonna have her beat AJ's record, but they are.
Yep, of course, because because ever since Punk left the company, so they want to stick us to AJ Lee. See, we got we got Nikki is the longest women's champion of blah 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 blah. You know.
I think they would have done it actually. They would have had Nikki drop the belt if fucking Cena wouldn't have made a thing out of it.
Yep.
You gotta stand up for his girlfriend.
Whatever.
So moving on, let's see what else.
Now, you know what, guys? Before we continue, that was just a bonus discussion, so don't get mad. Okay.
I don't think anybody will get mad.
Yeah, probably not. But go on, Tony.
Nobody watches this, you know.
Probably not.
We tried, but okay. So there was a rematch from SummerSlam, the Wyatts versus Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. I figured I was like, oh, they're gonna do a rematch.
Yep.
Maybe something will happen, and then basically the match is okay. I mean, same shit from SummerSlam.
Yep.
And then Roman Reigns is going for his little Superman punch or whatever. The Wyatt thing goes on the screen, like the graphic or whatever. And then the lights go out, and then the Wyatt graphic comes back on again. And there's this big tall son of a bitch on the apron with a black sheet mask on. I think that black sheet mask was actually the white one. I think it's a white one spray painted, but I could be wrong. Maybe they made blue one instead of black. I don't know. But anyways, and he has the white mask on, but it's spray painted black, and he's just looking at Roman Reigns. He takes it off, and he pretty much kills Roman Reigns with Dean Ambrose. I don't know how to pronounce. I think his name's like Braun Strowman or some shit. They said it later in the night what his name was. Bray Wyatt did, and then he fucking fits in with the Wyatts with the beard and everything, and like he's muscular and stuff, and he has tattoos and stuff. But I guess if you have a beard and everything, you can be in the Wyatts. But he fits in with the group, and then it's about time they added a new member.
Yes.
Seeing Eric Rowan had to go get injured, but this guy wasn't even in NXT. He went right past NXT. He didn't. I guess that's how much faith they have in him or something. But anyways, it was shocking, and it was kind of nice to see something new, like somebody new to the Wyatts. I figured it would happen sooner or later.
Yeah, that's good, but do you think? I know Eric Rowan is injured, and you told me a while back that he might be a lumberjack. But do you think WWE might change their mind and he might join the Wyatts again?
I guess that'd be cool, but they'd be like an unstoppable force, like 4 of them in there. But I just feel like I don't think they're gonna add. If they do add Eric Rowan to this next, he'll probably be on Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns side, which I don't want to see. I don't want to really see that, but yeah, I would prefer that over being a lumberjack. I really don't want to see a fucking lumberjack.
I don't know. What do you think? This is all back to 1990 again?
Is that William Regal 2.0?
Probably, but but I'm glad they finally got a new member, and I really thought that's gonna happen a while back, way before SummerSlam. Yeah, and then they're gonna have Sting, team up or whatever. So that's out of the window. But we discussed about Sting in a few minutes. I'm kind of glad so far. Raw is good, not just because of the Deli Boy, but overall at that point it was a great Raw.
Yeah, and then I guess we move on to the main event because this was the main event of the show because it was a segment. It seems like every Raw is the main event of the segment, but
it seemed like yeah.
Basically, Authority came out and like there was like a box in the ring and it was covered. Supposedly it was supposed to be Seth Rollins' statue, which I think Seth Rollins' statue it wasn't really made out of bronze or whatever. I think it was just plastic or something. I could be wrong. There's no way in hell they made it that fast.
Oh god, hell no.
But it looked good for what it was. Like whatever it was made of, like it looked good. It looked like Seth Rollins and having the titles around him and stuff. It looked kind of cool. But I'm saying that because they showed it before. Like before they went out there, they showed it and like then they covered it up so Seth Rollins wouldn't see it. But then they brought it out to the ring or whatever, and Authority called out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins came out, had a nice promo, but it was kind of like, let's get on with the fucking thing. Kind of wore me out already.
Long.
Fucking, I don't know how long it was, but anyways, it went overtime. Raw usually goes overtime, but basically Seth Rollins like the champ is here, blah blah blah, and he's like, are you ready? Shit. He's using Triple H and John Cena's lines, and then as they unveil it, the curtain goes up. Fucking Sting is under there, and some of his paints come off. That he's been sweating. He's probably been under there for a good 15, 20 minutes or so. I really thought it would be Kane or Sting or possibly Cena's ass got back in the building because before the commercial break they had security escort Cena out of the building. So I thought maybe it'd be Kane, Cena, or Sting, and lo and behold, it was Sting. I was a little kind of against it, not against it, but I just was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. It wouldn't make sense if it was Sting because what really would Seth Rollins. But then, basically Sting fucking attacked Seth Rollins, he did a Stinger splash, and then he clotheslined him up the top, and then he grabbed the WWE title and waved it up. And then moments later on the WWE Network, they announced that Triple H announced that as United Champion it'll be Sting versus Seth Rollins for the title. Well, he didn't say for the title, but then we later on found out it'll be a title match. So this is awesome. I was glad to have Sting back. I don't know, like this isn't really. I'm not saying predictions here, but I hope it's a good match and stuff. And you know what? I'll be happy with it. I'll just throw this out there. I would be happy with Sting winning, even if he had the title for a day, like for 24 hours. I would be happy with him being champion. So just throw that out there. All right.
What?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you falling asleep?
No, go ahead, man.
I just did. I'm asking for your thoughts.
What are you gonna say now?
Are you falling asleep for me?
Dude, don't say that on podcast. Come on.
Well, dude, I'm talking to you like, and you're not answering.
I'm sorry, man. You want to start this over?
No, hell no.
Okay, what are you gonna say now? I'm sorry.
I was asking your thoughts about Sting.
Oh. Well, it was a great moment, and I had a feeling because it took forever, and I don't know if you guys know that yesterday was McMahon's birthday, and Stephanie and Triple got character. I don't think it's a big deal, but McMahon's old, so I guess he got mad like always. Old Fuddy Dud. So come on. So they waste that time. Plus, Seth Rollins' long promo speech, whatever. So that's why Sting's makeup was peeling off. And I said, come on, Jesus, I don't have all night. I think it ran like 10:07 my time, but I don't know about your time. How long did it ran by you, Tony?
8:07.
See, they like to waste time. And I know Sting was so fucking pissed. McMahon don't give a fucking away. He don't give a shit. So I love that. I love the Sting splash. I made a video earlier. So it's gonna be a good match. Hopefully, though we don't fuck it up. Sting versus Seth Rollins. They've been bickering since Survivor Series because Sting helped the authorities. No, help Team Cena to take out the authorities for a while. Short time, it should be longer, but whatever. But I guarantee this Monday, Seth Rollins is gonna say something about the Stinger. Because Sting's
Well,
not.
he did on SmackDown.
Oh, he did it. Okay, well, Sting's not gonna show up for a while until probably the week of Night Champions or whatever. Sorry. So I'm kind of glad. I cannot wait to read. Sorry, I'm burping. To read the ratings from Raw. It's gonna be a good one because the whole show is freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
So in my eyes, it's way better. I know you guys think I'm full of crap. It's way better than SummerSlam. Not just because of the returns, just the atmosphere. Because I think the people who went to SummerSlam went to Raw. It's the same thing for Mania,
Yeah, I will say this though. The divas, some of the divas were mad. I was too. That crowd was disrespectful during the divas match. During the divas match, the crowd was chanting a bunch of shit that had nothing to do with the match, which is disrespectful, especially when the crowd wanted divas like that on the main roster, and now they got them, and they're still not happy. Like they were chanting CM Punk, they were chanting JBL.
Really?
They were just chanting during the divas match, which was really disrespectful to the divas, and the divas went off on the fans. Like the divas made some tweets about it, and they were pissed off. I would be too.
Well, if W was freaking smart, instead of having like these ladies, join forces, if they were freaking smart, they should chase for the damn title. If they were smart, Tony, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna happen.
I know, but that'd be great. Come on now. This is the whole thing is about the damn belt. That no evolution crap. No, I know a lot of people are gonna hate on me, but I'm being realistic. Now I know we're probably gonna have a match next month for the Divas belt. How that's gonna take place? Is it gonna be Nikki versus whoever?
Yeah, probably.
But have all the ladies go at it for the belt. That's a great channel for Nikki.
Yeah.
Come on now, don't you prefer have that belt? I mean, don't you think that belt should mean something than having all three ladies join forces with all the ladies? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was, but It is what it is. I'm happy to have them on the main roster regardless.
But what I told you before, when this whole started, how it all started, is great. But now it's getting boring. I'm not complaining, but some people on Raw last night was bitching and complaining like you told me before, and eventually it's gonna die out and it's gonna be the same old shit. You know, Team Bella is gonna dominate, and eventually the Bella twins are not gonna be in the company anymore. You know, because Nikki wants to do her own thing and Breeze wants to do her own thing. She wants to have a family. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but I'll just throw this out there. Josh and Sarah won Tough Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tough Enough's over with.
Okay.
Two guys, a girl and a guy got their contract.
Wow. So is ZZ gone?
Yeah, he didn't win.
Oh.
Thank God.
But you know what? I guarantee you, whoever gets eliminated,
ZZ will be back though.
of course, they're gonna probably repackage them and just
yeah, maybe put him with the Wyatts because, well, first he has to lose weight because that was a big problem. So if we have to lose weight, and if you didn't know this or not, on an episode, I didn't really watch it, but I read about it and stuff. On an episode, he actually he went to Burger King when he was supposed to be training.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See? So like Kaisuke Harris, he was so overweight. So they was it like it took him 2 years to repackage him?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, but all these fucks that lost will probably come back.
Yeah, so actually, from my point of view, this is just a bonus step for me and Tony. This Tough Enough version is not that good in my eyes. What's thoughts real quick about Tough Enough, the new version?
Stone Cold was better.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Stone Cold got in their faces and shit.
I love it. I loved I don't know. I just the voting it kind of sucks. This the way they do it in the ranking, it sucks.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like it, but whatever.
The way they do it this way is all rigged. It's all planned out, like who's gonna win.
Yeah. Well, before it wasn't.
I don't think so now.
So
That about wraps it up. So
pretty much, yeah.
Go ahead and follow me at the Radar Viper 1 and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Wrestling Talent. I actually just uploaded a video about the Dudleys last night. So watch that. Go ahead and check that video out. So yeah, that about wraps it up for me.
Well, you guys could check out my main channel and check out my second YouTube channel. I have 2 of them so far. So, I keep it separate. And also, follow me on Twitter. It's TeamRyRy32. And I'm kind of glad a lot of surprising returns and a lot of great moments. Suplex City and all good stuff. Oh, by the way, Tony, before I let you go, are you going to pick up the new Deli Boys shirt down the road?
Down the road, maybe, yeah.
And me too, maybe. No rush, but I'm kind of glad they're here full time. Maybe they're going to help out the tag team, the Divas. I mean, the tag team, yeah, the belts.
Yeah.
The division. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, not the division. I'm screwed up, but never mind.
All right, signing out.
Yeah, I'm getting tired here. Have a good night. Peace out.
He's falling asleep.
Oh shit! I don't know what the hell I'm doing. God damn it! Son of a bitch. Are we still on air?
Are we?
No.